Hey everyone, welcome to my very first Paralives video. I decided to make this pastel apartment, which is in the same building as Kian and Solen's unit. We're actually going to be doing it on the second floor. I also decided to do kind of like a pink and blue pastel themed home. There's a lot of very soft tones. There's really only one bedroom, so this would be for about 1 to 2 people only. So let's get started on the speed build. Okay, so this is the building. This is Kian and Solen's apartment, and then I just decided to go 2 floors down. And I'm just putting like placeholder doors for now. So I actually kept the same kind of floor plan. I didn't really change anything. So all of the units in this apartment, I'll have 1 bathroom and 1 bedroom. By the way, this is only my probably 3rd ever Paralives build. I'm not super familiar with everything in the game yet. I don't know all the tips and tricks that I'm sure a lot of you guys know already. I've only recently learned how to use the toggle advanced tool, which is honestly amazing. I also play The Sims. I like building mostly. I don't normally do playthroughs. I just like making builds, making floor plans, renovating floor plans. So if you guys want to continue seeing this type of content, then please feel free to subscribe. And if you guys want to request anything, if there's any type of content that you want me to do, maybe some kind of renovation in one of the units that already exist in Paralives or The Sims 4, then please let me know down in the comments. Okay, so I'm over here just fixing the windows of the bedroom. I know that it's not gonna look cohesive with the rest of the building, but honestly, when I do apartments, I just want to make sure that it looks good from the inside, because it's rare for me to just look at it from the outside anyway, and I want to customize it to whatever looks good for the interior decoration. As you can see, there's already a specific type of wood color that I've picked out, which is what you can see on the wall right now. And then I'm just doing different shades of blue. So you could see that there's a lighter blue and then a darker muted blue as well. I'll be adding pink later on. For this kitchen, I changed it up so many times actually. And this will actually change as well because I didn't like the island anymore. There just isn't enough space for everything that I want in the house. So even that dining table will be placed against the wall instead. So for this balcony area, actually, they're both supposed to be doors, but I changed one of them into a window, as you can see, just so I can make sure that we're only going through one of these areas. And then I can close this one off and just make it into a living room. Now this is the part where I actually played around with the toggle advanced tool. I love this so much because of how much customization you can do. You can literally lift things, turn things, do whatever you want. There was a bit of a learning curve, but it's okay. Once you get it, it'll be so easy for you to use it in every single thing that you do from now on. Anyway, I'm here. This is probably how the kitchen is going to look now. I'm going to remove that table at the front, but I made sure that we have a dishwasher just next to the sink. I really like it when the kitchen is very practical. Like the stove is near the sink and the dishwasher is also near the sink, and there's like a flow where it's like from the fridge and then to the sink and then to the stove, where it's very practical. If you saw this in real life, it would definitely make sense for you to cook there. Anyway, so this is the entrance area. I'll be changing a lot of the swatches just so that it fits better with the overall color theme of the house. I'm really enjoying the fact that you could make everything any color that you want. Well, not everything. I think some of the books you can't really change the swatch, but most things you can just change it and have it look exactly the way that you want it to look. It's also so nice that you can place things on shelves very easily, like it just goes on wherever you need it to go. Anyway, so for the clutter in Paralives, I do think that there will be a lot more clutter available because I found myself just using a bunch of the same things over and over in every room. but that's honestly totally fine. I know that it's still in early access and it's already so fun to build and play with, so I'm very, very happy about that. Okay, so here's the pop of pink that I told you I will be adding. I think blue and pink look really nice together. They complement each other very well. Okay, so this part I made a placemat just using the toggle advanced tool, and this is actually a rug that I sized down, and then I'm just placing it on the table. It's on an angle, so it's not that easy, but I was able to center it properly, and just look, it looks like the perfect like placemat centerpiece. Doesn't it look so good? Okay, so this area is like the desk area, office space kind of. I wanted it to look more built in, so I just like squished the bookshelf right next to the desk, and then the shelves I just put it on top, so it looks like it's built in and it's like a whole unit that's meant to be all together. I really like this space because it looks very personalized. I like all the pictures and the vines on the wall. And oh, this column, I enjoyed this actually because resizing columns is a game changer. It's so good, it adds the perfect detail to any build that you make. By the way, I do skip a lot of things. This was like a 3-hour long build, so I had to like cut down a lot of my indecisions, but hopefully I will get better with building and recording so that it doesn't take me that long. But yeah, here we are in the living room. I love all the different types of pillows, and I love that you can make them different textures and different colors as well. I actually had a really hard time with this living room because I did not know where to put it, because I wanted the kitchen to be big. I wanted there to be a dining table and an office space as well. So this was like the only spot I could put the living room, but it's like in a weird diagonal angle. It wasn't great, but I added the circle rug so that it can better distinguish the living room space from the rest of the house. That's actually something I do all the time, where I will use rugs to separate the different areas of a house so I don't have to use bulky furniture or walls to separate them. Okay, so here, this is where I used the tool so that I could turn this shelf 180 degrees. 180, right? Yeah, 180, so that I can use it as like a wall to separate the stove from the sink area. I think this is actually a great detail so that the shelf doesn't look like it's just floating mid-air. Anyway, here's me just cluttering up the kitchen quite a bit. I like it when houses look lived in instead of just like a showroom type of house where there's literally nothing. I like it because it gives that homey feeling. It doesn't look staged or anything, but I also don't like it when there's too much clutter and it just looks like a mess. Nothing is cohesive and it just looks like the place isn't being taken care of, and it's just too much at that point. Anyway, we are now at the bathroom area. I love that you could put so many things on the bathroom shelf. You can actually really fill up the space and make it look like there's actually things you can use in the bathroom, like toothbrushes, some skincare maybe, like the toilet cleaner, all of that. Okay, so now we are moving on to the last room, which is the bedroom area. I really like this painting that I chose. The colors and the vibe, it just matches perfectly. Also, you're probably gonna notice that I'm adding so many plants to this house, but I think that's just personal preference. I love it when there's plants everywhere in a home, even in my own bedroom. I make sure that I have plants everywhere. Not only is it really nice to look at, I think it also calms you down a bit. It's like a natural air purifier. Just so many benefits, and obviously it looks very nice. Okay, so I have this like dresser area here now. I love this mirror, and I wanted to make everything match pretty much, so I made everything the same color. I think these two, like the dresser and the wardrobe, I think they're supposed to be matching. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. But here I'm going with the practical approach again, because I wanted to make sure that this person that is living here, or two people, can have like a dressing area. There's a spot to, if you need to do skincare or makeup, or just get dressed. There's space for that. There's enough room for clothes for 2 people minimum. I wanted to build a walk-in closet actually, but there's not enough room for that in this house, so maybe next time. This balcony area, I didn't really change anything, just the colors of the flowers. I added more plants as well, and I added string lights later on. I didn't really want to change it too much because I already liked how it looks. It's a bit cramped, honestly. I have yet to check if Paris can actually go there. Anyway, we're pretty much at the end of the build. I am now just adding a bunch of wall lights, ceiling lights, some lamps. I made it night so that it's easier for us to see which area needs more light. I do wish that all the lights did a better job of like actually lighting up the room instead of concentrating the brightness in like one area, but I'm sure there will be improvements in the future. I just added more ceiling lights to make sure that you can actually see everything at night. Okay, and lastly I added these string lights, and I do think this was the perfect final touch for this build. Okay, so that's pretty much the build done. I took a bunch of screenshots, so make sure you stay till the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.